What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Dre, the Brew Daniels. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you had a fantastic week. Ooh, delally. So, I just checked out Batman Caped Crusader, and I'm going to give a bit of a breakdown of my thoughts. There will be some mild spoilers upcoming, so if you don't want to hear the spoilers, just jump to the end where I just have my final thoughts, where I just give my overview. Now, whew, boy, they dropped it all in one day, did Amazon Prime, which I was not expecting, but hey, I like the old binge model. That works for me. So I'm going to touch on just a few things that I thought were impactful, things that I enjoyed, and certain things that I just didn't really like very much. So let's just jump right into it. One thing that this show does very, very well is capturing the whole 1940s noir style of pretty much the golden age Batman. They do it very, very well. And the artwork is tremendous. A lot of it is very, very good. And for the most part, I enjoyed, especially the action sequences. They went over really, really well. Now, there's definitely one thing that we have to discuss. Hamish Linklater, I hope I'm saying his name right, is the voice actor for Batman, and he's no Kevin Conroy. Let's just get that out the way. We all love and miss Kevin Conroy, and that's the reality, and that's the way it's always going to be. But he does his best. It takes a while to get used to, but I think he does a fine job. Now, my heart is broken every time I see anything that's DC animated, in which, you know, I love Kevin Conroy just like everybody else did. But we gotta really give Hamish Linklater a lot of credit for his strong effort, even though it might have missed the mark in some places. Now, a couple of issues I have are with the side characters. Barbara Gordon, being a defense attorney, I think that was kind of weird. And I don't need to get into all the changing and flipping and flopping. I don't care about that. I just thought that it wasn't portrayed very well. But I think even worse is what they did to Harvey Dent. I really, really did not like Harvey Dent's portrayal. They picture him as a bad egg to begin with. And that is not fundamentally who the character is. And that kind of made me sad, because he's one of my favorite villains. One of my favorite Batman villains of all time. And they kind of frame him as always been kind of crooked. So when he turns to Two-Face, it's like he was kind of bad already. I really think they missed the mark with that. A couple of the villains were pretty hit and miss with me. Penguin being one of those misses. The portrayal just didn't scream out for me. I thought that the cruelty of the Penguin was pretty cool, but I think the rest of the characterization was just it just didn't land for me. And I might be in the minority here, but the Harley Quinn, like her, I did not like Harley Quinn's portrayal either. I know they're trying to give her this whole Dexter vibe of righteous indignation against people that you think are jerks, but it just didn't work for me. I didn't get it. I guess I didn't really get it. I didn't understand what her motivations were, except these people are not good people, but that's why they're there for help. It was weird. I think it's just the idea of trying to make her a girl boss, and it just didn't sit well with me. And to what was easily the best villain was Clayface. I think this portrayal was exactly the way the classic 1940s one was portrayed. I know we're all used to him becoming a metamorphosis blob and creating things, but the original one was just about changing the face, and I thought they did a really, really good job with this. This was well written. This was like straight up Paul Dini at his I could see all the effort he put into this episode in particular, because I really, really enjoyed this portrayal and the mystery that was legit behind it. They did a very good job on this and this villain. And you can't have a Batman the Animated Series show without Catwoman portrayal. And once again, they captured the 1940s Catwoman to perfection. I love this episode. Everything about Catwoman worked. I like the fact that she's in that classic jewel thief, and then she got the Catmobile, all that cool stuff. Once again, the effort was there. I can see exactly where they were going. This Catwoman was really, really fun and cool. I personally wanted more of her instead of just her being in just one episode. But you know, it was cool and I enjoyed it. Last but certainly not least, I wanted to really bring to the forefront how well they crafted the corruption in Gotham City. I thought it was crafted very, very well. And having Flask and Bullock as the main corrupted cops, like in the old comics in the 40s, I guess that would be late 40s, 50s. Yo, great job on that. I thought that was really cool. And it was like that's we got more of just focusing on that type of things instead of got distracted with who's doing what and the other villains that were kind of lackluster. I think this show could have been knocked out of the park. You want to know what else is being knocked out of the park? Another seamless transition. Trouble with Within is available on my Indiegogo. A lot of people are checking out my book. Thank you all. You all have been fantastic. I'll leave a link in my link tree below. Definitely check it out. Also, I have a brand new Pokemon battle on my gaming channel, The Brute Plays. I'll leave a link to that in the description section below. And do all those great YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. So ultimately, what do I think about Batman Caped Crusader? Look, as I said in the offset, Kevin Conroy is gone and his presence is definitely missed. Now, once again, Paul Dini, he did a very good job in trying to recapture the ambiance of the 1940s comics, but this is not Batman the Animated Series from the one that we love and enjoyed for the last 3 decades. It is not the same. Now, having said that, is this bad? No. I think it has some really strong points, but it also has a lot of weaknesses, especially in some aspects of modern writing that has really taken, everything down a little bit. But Paul Dini is still one of the best crafters of Batman of our time, and he does show all the great skill that he has. Now, here's the kicker. Do I think this joint's going to get a season 2? Based on what I've seen, I don't know. I guess it depends on if this joint gets good word of mouth. But for what it is, I enjoyed its aspects. But it does not hold a candle to the original on any level.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, what do you guys think about Batman Caped Crusader? Maybe you really enjoyed it. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you think it's even better than the animated series. Let me know in the comment section below. And do those great YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And as always, you guys have been awesome. I'll catch you all next time.